そうね。今年は警察のお世話にならない綿流しになるといい。
Oh God, please stop talking now. Both of you, no more.
君も好きだね。
あら、二郎さんは嫌い？私、そういう夢のある話好きよ。潤いのない時代だからこそ、そういうのに憧れるの。
お社様のたたりか。
Oh God damn it! We were doing so well. We were doing so well. You just had to bring that up. Oh God damn it. Oh, there goes the neighborhood, everybody. Curse. Tomataki-san used the troubling word. God damn it, Tomatake. Why you ruin things? Why? God damn it. Everything was everything was not going well, but it was significantly less murdery than the last time. Then someone tugged on my arm.
ケイちゃん、私お腹空いちゃったからさ、酒盛りのテントに行ってお菓子でも食べてこない？
As long as I don't get to hear about the murders, that's great.
そうだな。俺もちょっとお腹が減ったかな。
行こう行こう。
A moment later, Shion said something to Takano and Tomataki that stung my ears and gave me a start.
今年は誰が死んで誰が消えるんでしょうね。
Oh God damn it, Shion. Can we can we go back to the love triangle thing? Please? Can we not do the murders? I pulled back from Mion's grip and stopped abruptly.
シオン、今なんて言ったんだ？
It felt like the air around us dried out all of a sudden.
行こうよケイちゃん。つまんない話だよ。お姉はまだケイちゃんに話してないの？私、そういう話は吹き込まない主義なの。
Mion, you're now the best person in the game. God damn it, Shion. You ruined everything. You and Tomataki both. Shion's cold and quiet tone and Mion's harsh tone were quite the contrast.
おいおいおいおい、何の話だよ。知ってるなら教えてくれよ。俺だけのけ者なんて、なんだか気分悪いぞ。
I don't understand this. Someone please explain it to me. Well, even you, Keiichi. God damn it. However, Mion didn't seem to be all willing to grant my request. She squeezed my hand in hers a bit, but when she realized I would hold my ground on this topic, she let go.
じゃあさ、私先に酒盛りのテントに行ってるよ。早く来ないとケイちゃんの分なくなっちゃうからね。
ああ、分かってるって。すぐ行くから。
Curiosity killed the cat. And unlike Keiichi, the cat will come back. Mion left, trotting towards a particularly noisy tent on the other side of the shrine grounds. Before she got there, she stopped and turned back around. I showed no signs of going after her, though, so she ran off.
もしも聞いてないんだったら話してもいいけど。
Tomatake? No.
ひょっとすると聞かないで彼女と一緒にお菓子を食べに
Okay,
行った方が
Tomataki, I
賢
no
明か
longer
もしれな
hate
い
you
よ。
the most. Hey now, you've already gotten my full attention here. I'm not going to pay any attention to my survival instincts whatsoever, and I'm not going to leave without asking at this point.
ケイちゃんにも聞く権利があると思います。 お姉はその権利を奪ってただけです。
No, I'm pretty sure she wasn't. Shion's voice was bristling with thorns, as if somehow blaming Mion.
一体何の話だって言うんですか？あんまりもったいぶられると不愉快ですよ。
Takano-san, realizing how prepared I was, looked across the group. After confirming that there were no objections, she opened her mouth.
前原君はたたりを信じるかしら？
They've only given her one expression, haven't they?
たたりですか？面白いとは思いますけど、あんまり信じては。
I felt their cynical stares and winced. It was like they were telling me of a stranger to not believe in curses.
ケイちゃんは間違ってないですよ。たたりなんて迷信もいいとこ。信じなくて当たり前です。
そうね。それにたたりを信じるかどうかは話を最後まで聞いてからゆっくり考えればいいことなんだから。
Said Takano-san, giving a little smile. They're trying to scare me. At least that's what it feels like.
じゃあ少し僕が話そうか。ケイイチ君はHinamizawaダム計画を知ってるかい？
Oh yeah, the other day at Angemort, Shion, or Mion rather, told me all about it.
確かHinamizawaが丸ごと水没する巨大なダムの計画が発表されたって言うんですよね。
その通り。それに反対するために住民運動が結成され、国と激しい戦いを繰り広げたんだ。
I heard that too. The entire village united, using all the power at their disposal, mass media, political influence, and other things, and fought the country. The way Mion described it made it sound like a boast.
俺？ずいぶん詳しいじゃないか。その通りさ。わずか1000人ちょいの村人たちが中心になって結束して国の施策を跳ね返したというちょっとした武勇伝なんだ。
その辺はお姉に聞かされてませんか？この辺りの武勇伝はお姉も好きですからね。
Shion, stop talking.
ああ、話してたよ。
そのHinamizawaの人たちが結束して旗揚げした反対同盟の事務所があったのがね、この神社なんだよ。
ほら、あの集会所がその名残よ。解散後は老人会のサークル活動にしか使われてないけど、当時はまさに最後の砦だったの。
Takano-san explained this, pointing a finger toward the assembly hall. I'd been carrying things in and out of there all day. I mean, I would understand if they put an office like that in the mayor's house or something. But having an office on shrine grounds made it feel kind of like a base camp for Sengoku period warriors. Yes. I take it those are akin to our Civil War reenactment people we have in the United States.
そんな心境だったんだろうね。
And for those of you that don't know what a Civil War reenactor is, there are some very dedicated groups that participate in a very particular type of cosplay, where they dress up as soldiers from the era where the U.S. had its Civil War, and they basically reenact grand, the larger battles from that war. It's a thing. People do this.
彼らはHinamizawaの守り神様であるお社様を祀る神社に本陣を置くことで必勝を祈願したんだよ。
Oyashiro-sama. That was definitely it. They mentioned Oyashiro-sama's curse before. Is it the same Oyashiro-sama? How many Oyashiro-samas are there?
ケイイチ君はお社様は知ってるかい？この神社の祀る神様の名前だよ。Hinamizawaを守ってると伝えられてる。
いや、よくは知らないです。
そうか。 じゃあここから先は高野さんの方が詳しいかな。タッチ。
平たく言えばそのままよ。お社様はこのひなみ沢に伝わる古い神様で、神聖なこの地が属世に汚されることがないよう守り続けてきたと伝えられてるわ。
Yeah. So essentially, he's a basic standard guardian deity. I guess you find that sort of god anywhere you go.
お社様崇拝は一種の先民思想の表れではないかと研究されているわね。先民思想って言葉わかるかしら？
Believing yourself chosen, a nationalistic belief that you're a part of a superior race, or that you're a special clan chosen by the gods. They believe that they're a superior clan, and so they believe strongly in cooperating with others, but they also end up being exclusionary towards other clans. I won't go into too much detail, but it's a sort of national and religious ideas that lead to war. I'm just gonna let that hang there for a second. Just a second. How relevant that is. Anyway, of course, that goes for Japan, too.
大昔のひなみ沢の人たちは自分たちは人間とは異なる格の違う存在だと強く信じていてね。下界との交流を格が落ちるとして意味嫌ったそうなの。だから村に下界の人間が来ると不純が混じってお社様の罰が当たると強く信じ、何者も近寄らせなかったそうよ。
よそ者を嫌う村ってよく推理小説に出てくるだろ。典型的なそういう村だったらしいんだよ。
一応名誉のために断りますけど、大昔のことですからね。今は違います。
Shion followed up quickly, having sensed the thorns in Tomataki-san's words. Tomataki-san, embarrassed at what he said, scratched at his head. So the shrine worships Oyashiro-sama, thanks of Hinamizawa's holy ground, and it's a symbol of their traditional hatred of the outside world.
なるほど。だから下界からやってきた汚れたダム計画に立ち向かうためにひなみ沢の守り神様の神社に本陣を置いたと。
Correct, smiled Takano, pleased. She must dislike stupid people.
円担ぎも万端。村人たちは視力を尽くしてダム計画に立ち向かうんだ。その最中なんだよ。事実上あの事件でとどめが入ったと言ってもいい。
Oyashiro-sama's curse.
ひなみ沢ダムの建設現場の監督がですね、殺されちゃったんです。
God damn it, game. Okay, it's going to loop, I know it.
4年前かな。結構派手に新聞に載ったんですけど、覚えてません？
ちょっと知らないな。
バラバラ殺人だよ。
Such a gruesome incident. But it was just that. An incident. A person caused the incident, after all. Should they really put it down to the curse?
その翌年にはね、ひなみ沢の住人でありながらダム推進派のグループを結成していた男がね、旅行先で崖から落ちて死んじゃったの。これは事故だそうよ。
何しろひなみ沢中から敵視されていたからね。警察もかなり念入りに他殺の線を洗ったんだけど、結局事故と断定したみたいだよ。
Now it's an accident. This is the most curse-like one, but it's still far-fetched. Yeah, this is just the group. This is just the trio of evil at this point. Is this how it's gonna be? Every game from now on? We're going along in a perfectly reasonable school-age scenario. Even if twins in a love triangle is still kind of on the borderline, it's still somewhat reasonable by anime standards. Thank you very much. And then, asshole with a camera shows up to ruin everything. Is that how this is gonna go? Every game from here on?
さらに翌年、今度はね、この神社の神主さんが原因不明の病で倒れて急死しちゃったの。
前の神主さんはこう言っちゃ失礼ですけど、ちょっと日和見な人だったんですよね。村中が反ダムで盛り上がってるのに、神主さんは放っておけみたいな感じで、抵抗運動の象徴である神社の神主さんがそんな感じなんだからね。
That's not exactly out of the realm of opportunity, I'll say that.
リーダーシップを期待していた当時の村人たちは失望し、中には怒りを抱く人たちもいたそうよ。だから当時、年寄り連中はみんな言ったんです。これはお社様のたたりだってね。
It did seem like every year, dam-related people where the village had had resentment towards were dying. It was pretty creepy.
しかもね、面白いことにこれらの事件や事故は毎年必ず綿流しのお祭りの晩に起こるんだよ。
ね、ちょっとたたりっぽくなってきたでしょ。
さらに翌年、つまり去年だね、今度は事故死したダム推進派のリーダー格の男の弟夫婦の奥さんが撲殺死体で発見されちゃったんだ。もちろん犯人は捕まったけどね。
ね、やっぱりたたりっぽいでしょ。
4 years in a row. Each one of the incidents and accidents were relatively commonplace. But every single one of them happening on the night of the festival worshipping Oishiro-sama? That's not normal. Oishi, he has barely talked to Oishi. He barely has. This time around. I don't think he's actually directly talked to Oishi one-on-one yet.
年寄り連中はこの数年の事件ですっかりお社様のたたりを盲信しちゃって、若い人たちだって最初はバカにしてましたけど、今は誰も茶化しませんね。
Yeah, I can see where she's coming from. Even me, if I didn't think there was a curse at all, thinking about all the incidents like this makes me feel like maybe it's real.
例えば今日のお祭り準備にしてもそうさ。ダムとの戦いで荒れていたとはいえ、何年か前までは綿流しはそんなに盛況していたわけじゃないんだよ。
まあそうですね。お社様のたたりの話がなかったらこんなにお祭りには集まりませんね。不信心者には罰が当たるかもしれない。だからお社様のお祭りには必ず出ようって言ってる人たち多いです。
Shion nodded as if she were mocking herself.
どうかな。圭一君もひょっとしてたたりは本当にあるのではという気になってきたんじゃないかな。
I mean, you can't just laugh off people related to the damn construction project all dying like that. If even I feel like this now, then the more superstitious members of the village must feel stronger than that.
まあそれでもたたりなんかないと思ってます。ですけど信じる人たちの気持ちもわかるつもりです。
さすがケイちゃんは冷静に判断できてますね。
Shion grinned, realizing I'd rejected the curse.
たたりでもなく偶然のはずもないなら、さてこれらの事件はどういうことになるのかしらね。
Takano-san said, smiling playfully, as if posing a riddle. Neither a curse nor a coincidence. But every year someone dies. What should we make of that, then? Tomotaki-san, catching on to the fact that I had no idea what to make of it, opened his mouth and came to my aid.
高野さんはね、人間の仕業かもしれないって言ってるんだよ。
Eh? Simple process of elimination would have gotten me there. I was a little taken back about not having realized the answer immediately.
だってそうでしょ。たたりでもなく偶然でもないなら、人の意志が働いてるとしか考えられないもの。
Pressed Takano-san. I smiled bitterly in spite of myself. Here I was just a few minutes ago thinking the very concept of a curse was completely absurd. When she suggested it was someone's doing, I ended up thinking there wasn't any way it could be a person. But Takano-san was right. It was either a curse, or it was a person's doing. If unrealistic things like curses didn't exist, then the obvious next step would be to start thinking there was people behind it. Yeah, this pretty much is just the recap for the chapter. But, you know, we could have lived without that. But if that was the case, I glanced at Shion.
人間が犯人なら、確かにひなみ沢の誰かが犯人なんでしょうね。現に警察の大石さんはそう見てますから。
おいおい、そんなわけあるのかよ。
I thought I now knew the reason Mion didn't want to talk about this. If Oyashiro-sama's curse really existed, then that's fine. It'd be divine judgment for the dam project business. However, if Oyashiro-sama's curse didn't exist, which it obviously didn't, then the culprit would most likely be someone from Hinamizawa. The villagers had worked desperately to oppose the dam construction project. I knew they'd used all sorts of methods to fight against it. If one of those methods was, maybe...
お社様のたたりはダム計画抵抗運動の暗部じゃないかって囁かれてるんです。
Shion dryly put words to my exact thoughts. Of course, I didn't expect it. She was from Hinamizawa, so I didn't think she'd come out and say it herself.
ちょっと落ち着いて考えれば、誰が見たってひなみ沢の誰かの仕業だってわかることです。ダム工事に反対して得をする人以外動機がないじゃないですか。
それはそうだけど。
Admitting to the existence of a darker side of the dam conflict would be rude to Mion, who spoke of it so highly. So I just couldn't accept Shion's seemingly logical viewpoint.
それにね、警察の人は知らないだろうけど、ひなみ沢の人間にはわかる、ひなみ沢の人間の犯行だという証拠があるんです。
And now we're gonna know it, and we're still the pretty new to town.
え
Shion rebukes me to keep my voice down.
ごめん。でもその証拠って一体。
必ず一人が死んでもう一人が消えるからです。
One more person disappears. Did that mean someone besides the one who died from the curse was a sacrifice?
消えるって意味がよくわからないな。それは失踪するって意味か？
そうです。忽然と跡形もなく。
As she spoke, Shion pretended to do a trick with her hands like she were making a magician's hat disappear. One dies a mysterious death, and one disappears, never to be seen again. A strange vanishing act. But then why? How does that equate to someone from Hinamizawa being the culprit?
実はね、Hinamizawaの古い伝統の一つにね、お社様の怒りを鎮めるために生贄を捧げたというのがあるの。
生贄？
ええ。すまきにされて底なし沼に生きたままじわじわと時間をかけて沈めたんです。
You sound so cheerful saying this. Takano-san, though explaining some pretty terrible, has a look of glee on her face as she did so.
文献を調べた限りでは3日3晩をかけて本当にゆっくりとじわじわと沈めたそうよ。
You're way too happy about this.
ほら、昔の人って結構ダジャレが好きでしょ。沈めるをかけてたんだと思うの。だから時間をかけて沈めるという意味があったんでしょうね。
Takano-san was the only one laughing at this. Was she telling a joke or something? Shion didn't move to deny it, but I felt a difference in temperature between her cool expression and Takano-san's.
この辺の話はまあ聞いて想像がつくと思いますけど、Hinamizawaの騎士です。
Great, and now we're going to want to carry a baseball bat around for protection. Thanks.
Hinamizawaに昔からいる人なら誰でも知ってますが、それを口に出すことはありませんね。
高野さんはHinamizawa出身じゃないけどね。詳しいだろう。
Yeah, I look forward to finding out she disappeared tomorrow. Thanks for all this.
彼女は郷土史とか民間伝承とかが好きでね。全部独学で調べたんだよ。
そんなにかっこいいものじゃないのよ。単なる知的好奇心。子供と同じよ。ただの怖いもの見たさ程度なんだから。
Tomataki-san laughed, a little embarrassed.
ちょっと待ってください。ってことは何ですか？事件のたびに消えるという一人は生贄に捧げられているって言うんですか？
Yeah. Shion answers in one word before anyone else can speak. Someone dies, then someone disappears.
本当に生贄にされてるかどうかは別にして、過去の事件では必ず一人が死ぬ他に一人が消えてるんだよ。例えば一番最初のダム現場の監督が殺された事件も、複数犯のうちの最後の一人が未だ逮捕されてないらしいんだ。
それは単にうまく逃げおおせてるだけなんじゃないんですか？別に生贄にされたというのとは違うのでは？
まあ僕もそうだとは思うんだけどね。で次の年のダム推進派のリーダー格の男なんだけど、
確か旅行先で崖から落ちて亡くなったんですよね。
落ちたのは奥さんも一緒らしいの。警察は懸命に捜索したんだけど、どうしても奥さんの遺体だけ見つけられないんですって。崖下の川は増水してたそうだからね。どこか川下の湖の湖底で土砂にでも埋まってしまったのかもしれないけどね。
The perpetrator of a dismemberment like that wouldn't want to be caught, so they'd be desperate to run away and hide, too. I thought I'd heard about cases where the corpse wouldn't surface after a person drowned in a swelled river like that. she vanished because of an unfortunate accident, but I still didn't see the connection to sacrifices. If you took each of the past incidents in turn, none of the disappearances evoked that terrifying of an image.
その翌年の神主の病死の時ははっきりしてます。奥さんが遺書を残したんです。死んでお社様のお怒りを鎮めに参りますってな感じのが神主さんが亡くなった晩に自宅に残されてたそうですから。
The curse. It seems to turn up in this one, though.
まあ真相は闇の中なんだけどね。その奥さんが受水自殺した沼はさっき高野さんも話した例のでっかい底なし沼ってことになっててね。警察も沼を調べたそうだけど遺品がいくつか見つかっただけで遺体は発見できなかった。警察は偽装自殺を疑って今でも探してるらしいよ。
Someone dies every year, and in the same way, someone goes missing every year. Is she trying to tell me that everyone who vanished was kidnapped by some extremely efficient means and dumped into the bottom of the swamp, still alive, and drowned to death? But a curse? That's unbelievable in its own right.
その翌年にはなんだっけ、ダム推進派の男の弟夫婦の奥さんだっけが殺されたんだよな。
So, at that time, someone else vanished.
消えました。北条聡君っていう私と同い年の男の子です。
Oh, good, that name.
殺された主婦の義理の甥にあたります。
Shion cut in with a slightly strong tone of voice. She knew the boy who had disappeared pretty well. At least that's the vibe I was getting.
まあざっとこんな感じね。必ず一人が死んで必ず一人が忽然と消える。
Leaving the suddenness aside, the fact was each incident involved one person disappearing.
じゃあつまり一人目が死ぬのはお社様のたたりで、二人目が失踪するのは村人が生贄に捧げてるからだって言うんですか？
ケイちゃん、たたりなんかないです。誰かがお社様のたたりという名で一人目を殺し、誰かがその生贄として二人目をさらってるんです。
でもシオン、それじゃあ村の中に犯人がいるってことになるんだぞ。
私は初めからそう睨んでます。結構ショックですよ。この昭和の時代にそんな古い因習で人殺しが堂々と行われるなんて。
It didn't have anything to do with our discussion, but I got the feeling that maybe Shion didn't like Hinamizawa very much. Great, anybody want to bet that Keiichi and Shion are going to be the unlucky pair this year? I'm just kind of curious if anyone else feels that same thing about to happen. Mion enjoyed talking about Hinamizawa and its epic tales, so she had avoided talking about Oyashiro-sama's curse, which didn't paint Hinamizawa in a good light no matter how you looked at it. She was trying not to give me a bad impression of the village, so she didn't say anything. Shion, on the other hand, was somehow different. She wasn't rejecting the concept of a curse to purge Hinamizawa of this bad impression, but rather because she strongly believed that a member of the village was the criminal behind this. If you don't like the town, you really probably don't want to mention that. You want to keep that under wraps. Her conviction seemed a bit removed from the tight sense of community held by the people of Hinamizawa. Once upon a time, they looked so alike you could mistake one for the other. But talking to her now, I was getting a powerful feeling that Shion had a completely different personality than Mion. And I can see why I can see why asshole with the camera and girlfriend hang out with Shion. I kind of get that now.
じゃあ皆さんはひなみ沢の誰かが犯人だと思ってるんですね。
Neither Shion nor Takano-san answered that. The deafening silence told me all that needed to be said.
じゃあ重ねて質問します。ひなみ沢の誰かが犯人なら犯人は誰なんですか？
Neither Shion nor Takano-san had a reply to that question either. Though it may have been rude to ask, I'd hoped they wouldn't have one. The reason I asked was to argue that their explanation that the culprit was from Hinamizawa was nothing more than one possibility. Shion caught on to my plan. She gave a pained smile at my petty spite and opened her mouth to speak.
私が言ったのは所詮状況証拠ですからね。具体的に犯人の名前を知ってたなら警察に突き出してます。
As would anybody. Then what about Takano-san? She too smiled dryly as Shion had opened her own mouth.
ね、初めに誤解を解いておきたいんだけど、別に私は探偵さんのつもりはないのよ。本音を言うとね、犯人が誰かなんてことには興味ないの。
高野さんも困った人だな。
Tomataki-san gives a bitter laugh at her surprising opinion on the matter.
私はね、古式ゆかしい残酷な風習やおとぎ話に興味があるだけ。
Of course you do.
知的好奇心で面白がってるだけなの。だから一連の事件も犯人は誰かってことよりも事件の存在自体が古い印象がまだ根深く残ってることの証拠だって思って面白がってるくらい。
Though she described herself as nothing more than a curious onlooker, her smile was as sharp as the tip of a blade. Women like her felt very strange and a little scary to me. But then again, as Keiichi Maebara, all women are very scary to me. Maybe it's just that I was in fearful awe of the person whose emotions I couldn't comprehend.
私は全然面白くないですけどね。明日はいよいよ渡流しのお祭りですけど、誰にも死んでほしくないし、誰も消えてほしくないです。
Except for Mion. Oh, did I say that out loud?
明日か。
That's right. It had completely slipped my mind. The string of murder incidents people attributed to Oyashiro-sama's curse. It wasn't over. If last year's incident wasn't the end, then tomorrow night at the festival, would someone die and someone disappear?
明日は一体誰が死んで誰が消えるのかしらね。
Takano-san said, running a comb through her hair with elegant movements, with a thin smile and a voice that nearly made me shudder. She almost looked like she was enjoying the thought of the incidents that could happen tomorrow. Then out of the blue, we heard a loud round of applause. They seemed to be ending the drinking party early. Right, I was making Mion wait this whole time, wasn't I? I should go back to her soon.
高野さんもからかいすぎだよ。圭一君がすっかり真に受けてしまったじゃないか。
ごめんなさいね。また悪い癖が出ちゃったみたい。
said Takano-san, sticking her tongue out bashfully. The strangeness in her expression was nowhere to be found.
高野さんはね、純粋そうな子を見るとからかいたくなる悪い癖があるんだよ。
Yeah, we should have left with Mion and gone and gotten cake. Instead, we're going to bring about the apocalypse. That was a good trade. No, it wasn't.
圭一君が真剣に聞いてくれるもんだからついつい調子に乗っちゃったみたいなんだ。
And Unlike Takano-san, Tomataki-san seemed like a totally normal person with common sense. They were apologizing after realizing what kind of impression they'd given me.
高野さんが今した話はあくまでもフィクションだからね。
Uh-huh.
もしもさっきの話で圭一君がひなみ沢に持ってたいい印象が傷つけられてしまったなら純粋に申し訳なく思うよ。
So all of the murders didn't really happen, right? That's what you're saying is fiction?
もう二郎さんたら
So you're telling me that the murders weren't real things, you were just making them up.
高野さんも謝った方がいい。怖がらせてしまってごめんなさいってね。
Takano-san and Tomataki-san were arguing and messing around now. The strained air around us had already dissipated.
ケイちゃんもそろそろ戻った方がいいです。お姉は嫉妬深いですからね。私は顔を合わせると喧嘩になりそうだからこのまま帰ることにします。
そうなのか？じゃあ俺はミオンのとこに戻って待たせたことを謝るかな。
迷惑をかけたね、圭一君。ミオンちゃんに圭一君を長く借りすぎて申し訳ないと伝えてくれないかな。
あ、はい。伝えても機嫌は直さないと思いますけど、一応。
Tomataki-san and Takano-san, standing next to each other, both began to chuckle.
じゃあね、ケイちゃん。明日のお祭り、どこかですれ違えるといいですね。
How about let's not?
会えるよ。
God damn it, Keiichi.
どうせ俺たちのことだ。賑やかにやってるに決まってる。
Shion and I said our goodbyes to Tomataki-san and Takano-san. Before we could leave, Takano-san called out to us.
私の話を真剣に聞いてくれてありがとうね。前原君があまりに聞き上手だったんで話しててとても楽しかったわ。
聞き上手なんてそんな。
I was just in a state of perpetual bewilderment from all the shocking topics being thrown at me one after another.
今日した話面白かった？
まあ興味深かったです。
ならまた今度も聞いてくれる？
Hey, you can feel free to not.
ひなみ沢の昔話とかおとぎ話にも興味深いものがたくさんあるの。もちろん薄気味悪いのがたくさんね。私特選のをたくさん披露するわよ。
Really, it's okay. I was kind of happy, but kind of worried. I can't help but smile dryly and scratch at my head.
圭一君、もう行ってもいいんだよ。
We should have gone a long time ago.
高野さんがからかっているだけさ。
They say goodbye again and run off. I heard Tomataki-san call out behind him in a clear voice that we would see each other at the festival tomorrow. Thanks for the warning. When I went to the tent, Mion was waiting for me, and she was nowhere to be found. I made her wait so long. Maybe she got mad and went home. After asking some adults passing by, I heard that she went home, talking to some relatives. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But my regret from having made Mion wait wasn't enough to triumph over the impression Takano-san and Shion's uncanny story left on me. Several murder incidents had happened 4 years in a row. Would tomorrow's events make this one the 5th? And the possibility that someone from Hinamizawa was carrying this all out under the guise of the curse? The queer tradition of ritual sacrifice, entirely unbecoming of the Showa period we lived in. I regretted it a little, though it was too late. If none of those creepy stories had anything to do with me, then I should have let Mion pull me away from that crowd. I felt a little ashamed about letting my cheap curiosity get the better of me. Wow, is this actually the end of a chapter? I I would say it's well timed, but oh my god, 4 tips. Okay. I think I forgot to actually save the last time. Anyway. Yeah, I did. I forgot to save after chapter 5. Oh well. From the Scrapbook 1. Oyashiro-sama's curse. In the ancient Onagafuchi village, the anger of Oyashiro-sama, his curse, was feared above all. However, it is seldom stated anywhere that what eventually happens, and what sort of divine judgment, curse, befalls him when Oyashiro-sama is angry. From various reports, all hell will break loose. Demons will come flooding out. The miasma from hell will flood outward and kill every villager, not letting a single one escape. The ones evoking images of the village being annihilated stand out the most. These terrifying ideas of divine punishment are in alignment with many other religious beliefs regarding the apocalypse, hell, and it's easy to imagine that they are just ways of convincing people to obey the teachings in order to prevent such an end. The conditions for inciting Oyashiro-sama's wrath are likely the same as the taboos in Onagafuchi village. I believe that when an act was performed that violates one of these taboos, Oyashiro-sama was termed angry, and in order to quell his anger, they would perform the aforementioned sacrificial ritual. It was delicious. The human sacrifice ritual. The sacrificial ritual was a simple drowning involving plunging sacrifices into Onagafuchi swamp, which was considered hallowed. Of the rituals of Onagafuchi village, this one was unique in that the sacrifice would sink slowly over the long course of 3 days and 3 nights. Yeah, they could have put all 3 notes in one tip. I believe that it wasn't so much the killing of the sacrifice that was important, but rather the symbolism of them sinking in as the submerging of Oyashiro-sama's anger. For that purpose, they must have had a passion for learning various methods for keeping the sacrifice from sinking too quickly, to force them to sink more slowly. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell from the records, these methods were not recorded. My thoughts are that they may use logs or some similar material to create a raft, then set up a scaffold on there, hung the sacrifice up with ropes, and let them sink little by little over time into the swamp. However, if that were the case, it would not be strange if the ritual implements used for such a ceremony were honored as holy and enshrined somewhere. Yeah, these seem kind of short tips here. Implements used for the ritual. Ritual tools utilized for ancient religious ceremonies are commonly referred to as implements or ritual implements, and even now some of them are enshrined on the property of Furude Shrine and the 3 families. However, the identifiable tools are all decorative, and none appear to have been used as rituals governing the dark side of Onagafuchi village. As the Edo period came to a close and many traditional rituals were lost, were they lost as well, or perhaps buried in the darkness? I don't believe so. Both the implements used on the night of the feast of Onikakushi and those used during the sacrificial ceremony must still exist, enshrined away from the eyes of the masses. Without a doubt, they exist here, today, at this very moment, in Hinamizawa. Also, I'm nearly certain where they've been enshrined. What was once locked steadfastly has for some reason changed this year to a cheap-looking padlock. He may be able to do something about such a lock. However, it is not far from the assembly hall, nor is it ever far from the presence of people. However, I will not give up. The night when it becomes a blind spot to every villager in Hinamizawa is coming soon. Soon, it will be Watanagashi. Uh-huh. That's good. That's good. Yes. Good. Mm-hmm. Rabble.
おいおい、今日のうちからへばっててどうすんだよ。本番は明日だぞ。明日は最後の最後。バッチリ深夜まで燃え上がっていくんだからな。よっせ、気合い入れてきますよし、若さが一番だ。
みんなお疲れさん。渡流しはいよいよ明日だからな。今夜は早めに眠って体力を蓄えておいてくれよ。
Tomorrow was finally Watanagashi. Festivals are split into two groups. Those who enjoy them, and those who support them. The former only need to prepare their minds, but the latter needs not only that, but also painstakingly crafted plans and preliminary arrangements. While the general majority attending goes about enjoying the festival without a care in the world, will be strained the whole way through. Why?
そりゃ決まってるだろう。全部終わった後のビールがうまいからだよ。
Eh, beer, okay. At times like these, it's best to have energetic, physically fit people. It wouldn't be worth it if you didn't do your best until the end, enjoying it the whole way.
ああ、来ました。
Uishi-san came in. Everyone hurried to stand up.
はいはい、皆さんお疲れ様ですね。そのままで結構ですよ。
お疲れ様です。
Not even my seniors, who usually talk big about themselves, can hold a candle to Uishi-san. We all bow if we were one of those cheering squads of old. Kuraudo Uishi, a detective just waiting to retire. One who doesn't pay much mind to rules and regulations, and doesn't do too much in the way of real work. He looks like a rotten old man with a penchant for dirty jokes. My seniors, though, tell me he was a real fighter in his younger days, and that he may or may not have quite a heroic legend trailing behind him. Anyway, he surely had much more dignity and presence in the room than the section chief who came in with him.
皆さん、明日の綿流しの準備、本当にお疲れさんです。
Everyone present stands upright and lends their ear to the chief's directions.
昨年発生したように、連続事件を期待する愉快犯の出現が濃厚に危惧されます。各員、一層気を引き締め、犯罪の抑止のために任務を全うしてください。何も起こらなければ一番いいんですがね。必ず事件は起こると考えてくださいよ。抑止が一番ですが、まあ多分無理でしょう。今年も誰かが死んで誰かが消えます。もう間違いなく。
Everyone, apart from the section chief, smiled painfully.
おいさん、そんなんじゃ困るよ。もっと真剣にやってくれなきゃ。
肝心なのは祭りの夜を越すことじゃないんです。明日の夜起こった何かに迅速かつ徹底的にどこまでも食いついていくこと。
Well, I mean, this is a pragmatic view that it's like, look, we may or may not be able to stop what happens. If we can stop it, great. But what we really need to focus on is making sure it never happens again if it does happen. That type of thing.
気合い入れてくよ。兜の尾を引き締めてき。お社様のたたりの化けの皮を 完璧にひっぺかしてやるぞ。
I mean, I can't blame him. They have no leads. They have no way of knowing who it is that has been behind everything. So, why not prepare for the worst? Seems like a good idea to me. Let's actually go ahead and save it again. So, yeah. Okay. That was well timed. It really was. Given the length of the chapters this time around, when the first one went as long as it did, I feared we were going to be here till 7. But we are not. So anyway, thank you to the people who have been chatting. Thank you for hanging out, talking with me as we go through this. I will be back tomorrow, as stated, with the end of Chrono Trigger. The very freaking end of the game. And then, because I'm pretty sure that's not going to take up the full 4 hours, because literally we have, like, you know, one thing left to do. We're done for the most part. Just to let you know, I think we have like one side quest before we take on the final boss. That type of thing. And yeah, the Ocean Palace, it's not the biggest dungeon I've ever seen in the game. It'll take a little bit of time to get through. But yeah, I have a hard time seeing Chrono Trigger taking a full 4 hours to get through. After that, we will see what people hanging out here actually feel like. And we will probably start up some Tabletop Simulator. Play some Betrayal at House on the Hill. See if people are interested in doing some of that, if they can get it to work. Hint, hint. So anyway, yeah. Take care, everyone. I will, it will be Monday. Monday for you, it'll be Sunday afternoon for me. You know. Anyway, take care, everyone. I will see you back next time for more. And next Saturday, of course, we will continue on with, more Higurashi When They Cry. Now that we've actually gotten full on into the, oh look, murder happened. And everything's going to go to hell, even more than it has already. But anyway, take care, folks. I will be back next week. And tomorrow, I will see you then. As always, I leave you with music.